All right, everybody, welcome back. Ready for another deep dive. This week, we're looking at gaming and tech, two worlds that are pretty much constantly colliding these days.
And sometimes those collisions spark some really exciting things.
Yeah, for sure. We've got top gaming and tech news
Huh.
from Pasted Text,
Always a good source.
and then some juicy deals from Best Gaming and Tech Deals this week.
Oh, gotta love a good deal.
And I got to say right off the bat, if you're rocking both an Xbox and a Switch, get ready for some seriously good news.
Okay, color me intrigued. You're talking about Xbox games potentially landing on the Switch too, right?
Ding, ding, ding. Microsoft and Nintendo teaming up. Now I've seen everything.
I mean, it's pretty wild to think about. What does this even mean for the whole console wars thing?
Yeah, like, is this the beginning of the end? Are we all just going to be holding hands and playing Halo together, regardless of what box is under the TV?
Now that's a future I can get behind. More unified gaming world, right? No more console exclusives dictating what you can play.
Exactly. Imagine seamlessly jumping between platforms and playing with your friends, no matter what they're on. That'd be pretty sweet.
Not to mention the potential impact on game development. Could this lead to more innovative, higher quality games?
I'm thinking it could, right? Developers wouldn't have to worry about tailoring their games to specific hardware limitations as much.
More creative freedom for developers, more choice for gamers. It's a win-win. But we also have to consider the business side of things.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Like, will this affect game pricing?
Definitely a valid question. Could we see more bundled subscriptions or maybe even an increase in game prices overall?
That's something to keep an eye on for sure.
It's a double-edged sword, you know. On one hand, more collaboration and accessibility is fantastic for gamers, but on the other, there's always the potential for companies to exploit these changes for profit.
Exactly. And speaking of potential exploitation, let's not forget about Sony and all this. Where do they stand on all this cross-platform love?
Well, they've been pretty tight-lipped about it so far. They haven't exactly been the biggest champions of cross-platform play, you know?
True, true. But with Microsoft and Nintendo buddying up like this, it might force their hand, right?
Potentially, especially if gamers start demanding that kind of connectivity across all platforms.
Okay, so while we're on the topic of Sony, they're kind of making some other moves too.
Yeah.
And I don't think PlayStation 4 owners are going to be thrilled about this.
Oh, you're talking about the whole phasing out the PS4 thing? Yeah.
Yeah, scaling back PlayStation Plus benefits for the PS4 and, well, basically pushing everyone towards the PS5.
That's got to sting for those who haven't made the upgrade yet.
Yeah, especially since there haven't been like a ton of must-have PS5 exclusives so far.
Right. It's not like there's that one killer app that makes everyone scramble to upgrade immediately.
So why do you think they're doing it?
Honestly, it's probably just good business sense.
How so?
Well, think about it like smartphones. Companies can't keep supporting older models indefinitely. They need to focus their resources on developing for the latest hardware. It's how they push innovation forward, you know?
It's kind of like the circle of tech life, I guess. Old tech fades away to make room for the new. And speaking of new tech, have you seen what's happening in the AI world?
Oh, you mean with China's DeepSeek and their R1 AI model?
Yeah. This thing is making waves.
It's more like an earthquake, honestly. Some reports are saying it's actually rivaling or even surpassing top US models in certain tasks.
No way, really.
And get this, it's doing it at a fraction of the cost. This could be huge for making powerful AI more affordable and accessible.
Okay, yeah, that is big. But how are they pulling this off? What's their secret sauce?
That's the million-dollar question, and no one really knows for sure yet. Some experts think they're using totally new algorithms or training methods, while others point to China's massive data pool, which is essential for training AI.
So it's kind of a mystery, huh? But the results are undeniable. They're definitely shaking things up.
Big time, especially with the recent ban in Texas.
Oh, yeah, right. Texas banned DeepSeek from government devices over security concerns.
Yeah, it highlights the geopolitical tensions around technology, doesn't it?
Definitely. It's kind of wild to think about. Like, on the one hand, this tech has crazy potential for good. I'm talking revolutionizing healthcare, education, the whole 9 yards.
Totally. Imagine AI-powered diagnostic tools becoming super affordable for hospitals all over the world, or personalized learning programs that every student could access.
But then on the flip side, you've got these legitimate concerns about security risks and potential misuse.
Absolutely, and that's where regulation and international collaboration come in. We need to find a way to balance innovation with safety.
It's a tough one, that's for sure. But hey, At least some companies are throwing money at the problem,
Oh,
right?
yeah. Speaking of throwing money around, Microsoft and Meta are going all in on AI with investments of $80 billion and $65 billion, respectively.
Whoa, those are some serious numbers.
Yeah.
Makes you wonder what they're cooking up in their labs, right?
Seriously. Are we on the verge of some crazy AI breakthrough, or are we sleepwalking into a future we haven't fully thought through?
Time will tell. But for now, let's come back down to earth for a minute and talk about some deals.
Always a good time for that.
We've got the Amazon Fire TV Stick 4K Max on sale. If you haven't jumped on the streaming bandwagon yet, now is a good time.
And gamers, listen up. The Dell Alienware 32-inch 4K gaming monitor is going for a steal right now.
Yeah, and it's a beast. QD OLED panel for amazing colors, 240 Hz refresh rate for super smooth action, the whole package.
And you can't beat free games. PlayStation Plus is giving away Payday 3, High on Life, and Pac-Man World Repack this month.
Something for everyone. Be sure to check the show notes for links to all the deals we talked about. And as always, let us know what you think of this crazy world of gaming and tech. We love hearing from you.
Absolutely. Until next time, stay curious, folks.
And game on.